This is an interesting story of Isambard Kingdom Brunel being in Lincoln in the early 1830s. The brief introduction is this: he spent 4 days here. He travels by packet boat from here up the Fosdyke navigation canal to the Trent Lock at Torksey. The Romans joined the River Trent to the River Witham, which flows at the east end of this pool. So the Romans very cleverly linked two rivers, the Witham and the Trent. It's about a 8-mile long canal, which I photographed yesterday. And Brunel, he went up and down the canal to Torksey Lock. He came back and he also went down the River Witham here in Lincoln, taking soundings which he prepared a cross section of the channel. And in front of the camera he walked along Brayford Mere, which is now called Brayford Wharf or Brayford Pool in the city of Lincoln. Next day he hired a chaise and drives to Torksey again, but he returned on board the loaded keel Industry, drawn by 2 horses, and the keel sticks fast at High Bridge, which I'm going to walk down the River Witham and show you. And then afterwards he meets one of the owners of the Fosdyke navigation at the Black Boy, located at the top of Castle Hill here in Lincoln. And he spends 4 days here, as I said, and he takes in examining the beautiful cathedral. Brunel was always visiting cathedrals and famous buildings because it had inspired him, the architecture to say the least, in his designs on the portals of his bridges. Now, you can see the River Witham entering Brayford Pool, and behind that big building there, the pool narrows into the canal, which goes northeast of here to Torksey Lock, which feeds the water into this canal from the River Trent. And here we have the River Witham leaving Brayford Pool, and I'm going to walk briskly, hoping that you won't switch the video off, because in about a minute's time I'm going to show you a fantastic sight, which is called the High Bridge, and it's been here about 600 years. And Brunel was in the boat that got stuck there. Well, that was common practice, and what they did, they unloaded the cargo from the packet boats and put them into smaller boats called lighters, which ferried the goods beneath the bridge to reload onto the lightened boat once it passed underneath this beautiful bridge. Look at that. You don't see many of these in the world. This is one of the oldest, or the oldest bridge in the country that supports buildings. I've seen them in Bath, but they're Georgian. But this is clearly medieval. And Brunel sailed along the River Witham, which is here. And when I reach the bridge, the video will finish. And this just shows you how Brunel was exploring England. He was never off duty, as I've said before. He was up in the north to build the docks at Monkwearmouth, and he studied towns, rivers, minsters, cathedrals, noting them in his personal diary. So this is a fantastic shot of the High Bridge, where Brunel was in a boat that ran aground.